And now, Light of My Life. Light of My Life, the true-to-life story of men and women living their span of years in Pine City, a typical, small, Midwestern community. Well, as you'll recall, Mrs. Heuser is about to give birth. Right now, she is in Officer Muldare's car.
Corned beef and cabbage. It should be any moment now.
The car has a flat tire. Dr. Duncan, who will deliver the baby, realizes that cleanliness is vital to any sort of operation of this type.
I must scrub up.
And so he has gone to the service station across from the park.
You can't use the washroom unless you buy some gasoline.
It was then necessary for Dr. Duncan to return to Officer Muldare's car to get $3 in order to buy gasoline and make a deposit on the container.
All right. There's your $3 worth of gasoline.
And then the service station attendant hands
now,
Dr. Duncan the keys to the washroom.
You can use the washroom.
Well,
thank you very much.
At long last, Dr. Duncan heads toward the men's room of the service station, inserts the key
which key it is.
in the door.
No, that key doesn't work. Let's see, maybe this key. Wait, I think this one's got it. Yes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was anyone in there.
Dr. Duncan will now have to bide his time until he is able to get into the men's room of the service station to scrub up and then deliver Mrs. Heuser's child. Meanwhile, back in Officer Muldare's car, Mrs. Heuser continues her moaning and her complaining and griping.
I don't like this car. Back seat's too small.
But obviously, as her moans indicate, the birth of the child becomes more and more imminent.
Dennis Day, why doesn't Dr. Duncan get back?
Meanwhile, back at the service station, the door of the washroom opens.
You can use the washroom now.
And at long last,
good.
Dr. Duncan is able to get into the washroom in order to scrub up prior to returning the car to deliver Mrs. Heuser's child.
All right, now, oh, doggone it, there's no hot water in here. There's just one faucet. And it's a kind that you gotta turn, and then when you stop turning it, it shuts off.
It's kind of a spring-loaded cold water tap.
Kind of a spring-loaded water tap. Well, I'll just have to wash with cold water and make do.
And so he turns on the cold water.
Get a little water here. Now, as soon as I let this thing go, I know what's going to happen. It's going to stop. Oh, it's cold. I got it. I'll get some soap out of this. Oh, doggone it. There's no soap in here. Well, I'll just have to rub my hands together and make do as best I can.
Then Dr. Duncan reaches for a paper towel.
Oh, there's no towel in here. And I'll just have to use one of the seat covers. And, well, there's no seat cover in here either. I'll just have to dry them off on my trousers. Now, my hands are medically sterile.
Dr. Duncan has cleansed his hands so that he can leave the washroom and return to the car and then deliver the baby. Well, you won't want to miss a single exciting moment of our next episode when we'll hear Mrs. Heuser say,
And I don't like this park either.
You just heard a couple DJs that I enjoyed listening to back in the 70s and 80s. Loman and Barkley. That's who that was. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video.